metaverse, a phrase borrowed from science fiction that describes a shared, virtual place that is always online and active even when no one is using it, is often used to characterize the next generation of the internet. Jobs, stores, and entertainment options will all exist independently there. Many people think that the metaverse will eventually come to fruition, and both the executive suite at a Silicon Valley tech business and the developers at a game studio in Cary, North Carolina are enamored with the concept. In recent years, the question of who will be the first to construct the metaverse and how it would work has been discussed at length. Curious to know more? Well, stay tuned for that. Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon to never miss an update. Having said that, let's get into the video. It's easy to see why businesses are in such a rush to populate the internet, given the dominance of Facebook and Google in the digital marketplace. In doing so, Fortnite, the video game that became a global hit and converted celebrities into players and players into celebrities, may have been laying the groundwork for the future of the internet before our sleepy eyes. Epic Games' intentions for Fortnite are no secret. Its CEO, Tim Sweeney, has been open about wanting this dialogue to happen in public and has worked for 3 years to characterize Fortnite as more than a game. He's hinted the move could come by year's end. Sweeney said, "Fortnite is a game in December 2019. Due to the coronavirus pandemic, the discussion of a more solid internet is timely." Zoom, a video conferencing program, has become part of office life in the past month, while Animal Crossing, New Horizons hosts weddings and graduations. The metaverse isn't only plausible, it'd be helpful right now. Why Fortnite should use the metaverse. Years, if not decades, will pass before the metaverse becomes a genuine place. Inspired by Neil Stephenson's 1992 novel Snow Crash, many in Silicon Valley want to develop the virtual internet. Facebook, Google, and Samsung have invested heavily in cloud computing and VR to create a metaverse. Facebook Horizon, a VR social area, debuted in 2019. Google's shared workplace features, provided by cloud computing, formalized the internet's work culture. Matthew Ball, a venture entrepreneur and former Amazon executive, says Epic Games' Fortnite has the most promise for building the metaverse. Wait till you enter the metaverse to see the internet's dismal future. Fortnite's unintentional foray into the metaverse was unexpected. Ball told the Washington Post that gaming is designed for many with the highest technical needs, which is why it's at the forefront of technological innovation, internet participation, and the metaverse. He says gamers have the best PCs. Saddam Hussein stocked up on PlayStation 2 consoles 20 years ago, and the US military has tested with PS3 supercomputers. A metaverse must be live and persistent, with pre-planned and ad hoc events occurring continually, and must deliver a seamless experience across numerous platforms and into the physical world. A metaverse needs its economy and no viewership cap. Fortnite is a 4-player co-opus game centered on protecting a base from attackers. After PC Battle Royale took off, the mode that made the game famous was implemented. Fortnite became Generation Z's preferred social networking site in 2018. Live events have sparked excitement both in-game and in real life. Fortnite users have spent hundreds of millions of dollars on V-Bucks, the game's virtual currency, making Epic millions in real money. Epic Games didn't expect Fortnite to become a cultural sensation, spurring World Cup celebrations and Netflix to consider playing it instead of HBO. Fortnite isn't a metaverse game yet despite its popularity. Ball contends that Epic Games has an advantage in the metaverse due to Fortnite's prominence as a social network and cultural phenomenon. Fortnite has a large internet following because it combines incompatible intellectual properties. It's the only site online where you can legally watch an avatar of Hopper from Stranger Things twerking on an avatar of Rey Skywalker from Star Wars. Ball writes that it's difficult to overemphasize biological evolution. Those groups wouldn't agree to interoperability or give you their intellectual property if you announced a metaverse. Due to Fortnite's success and novelty, most competitors must join. We can't spend so much on Fortnite. Fortnite isn't the only game that embodies the metaverse. The Wall Street Journal reports that Roblox's $4 billion valuation demonstrates that investors anticipate the firm will develop the metaverse since it allows users to design their games. Minecraft shows the adaptation of IP in the digital sphere. Reporters Without Borders used Minecraft to build a 12 million block library containing millions of censored documents. Are these things happening now genuinely signs of the future? No, the metaverse is not something that will happen very soon. 10 million people may watch DJ Marshmello on Fortnite, but there are only 99 other players. Fortnite events include 100 players, much like matches. The essential web infrastructure is still in its infancy. Fortnite might unite millions of people. Epic Games manufactured a maintenance story for the Season 10 finale. Jacob Navok, CEO of Genvid Technologies and a former Square Enix executive who specializes in cloud computing, said the in-game event was the best peak of a metaverse. 2 million people witnessing the same event together is the closest you can get to the metaverse, Navok told the Post. If you've ever wondered where all of these universes are going, this is your answer. We're blending gaming engines, UI, and video. The game industry is well equipped to build the metaverse. Game engines have been utilized in non-gaming applications for a while. Many Hollywood films, notably The Mandalorian, use game engines. Sweeney's 1998 Unreal Engine created the Mandalorian environments. Fortnite uses the Unreal Engine, now in its 4th version. Havok says the metaverse should consolidate its servers to fix latency and slowness. He agrees with Ball that Sweeney's Unreal and comparable gaming engines are the internet's future. Game engines will be the dominant way people connect with content, says Navok, due to client-side processing. Navok believes Unreal and Unity have an advantage due to their developer interfaces. Common tools ease building. Square Enix was an early adopter of Unreal Engine 3 in 2007, according to Navok. Square Enix makes Final Fantasy games. Many developers and executives have used it to save time and money throughout development. Facebook's VP of Special Gaming Ventures says the future of the metaverse's infrastructure is uncertain. Rubin predicted at the DICE Summit in February that there will be a metaverse, but it was unclear if it would be an open platform or just one. He said the debate over open versus closed platforms is about whether people desire greater freedom or structure. Rubin said, both sides are right. Should we be more open or more closed? A reasonable discussion may follow. Ball recommends discussing safety. Given how the internet has upended the global economy and ushered in epochal change, Ball says it's time to care about the metaverse. Ball suggested today's difficulties might be multiplied. Consider ISIS's recruiting methods. They radicalize and brainwash people online with beheading videos, then attract them to a website where they lecture, train, and poison their brains against anything Western. Metaverse's final build requires no passport or clandestine access into Syria. This happens frequently. Does COVID-19 have the potential to influence the metaverse? The current issue has prompted interest in building smaller, more specialized metaverse communities behind gates. Pennsylvania's virtual reality church, run by a megachurch pastor, has been open for a time, but the coronavirus outbreak has brought it new attention. All expected that this will drive a lot more financing for the metaverse and thought. Ball said the drive toward a digital, social, and commercial sector shows where the internet is missing and what the metaverse must fix. YouTube and Netflix control their smaller competitors' market share. Because each location has a distinct ecosystem, individual membership is required. Right now, the digital world runs as though every restaurant and bar you visit requires a distinct ID card, currency, dress code, and units of service and measurements. Only the bigger services will gain. Everyone watches major games. Reducing network locking will benefit everyone. This is it, everyone. So, are you excited about this first ever metaverse game? Leave a comment and let us know. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done that. Also, put on the notifications because the next video is going to be a great one.